My name is David Barry, and I'm the pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Downey.
Come on in, everybody. I hit the button. That was. Welcome and good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Canvas Presbyterian Church, where we are honored to be able to host an event for Home for Refugees. Such an extraordinary organization that we are so proud to be in partnership with. It is a privilege to have you here. A couple of just housekeeping things. If you need restrooms, they are out the door to the left. There is all kinds of food and drink and wine in the back. Please feel free to help yourself throughout the evening. You're welcome to have drinks, obviously open in the worship space. So please make yourself very much at home. We are honored tonight to be joined by Dave Nachmanoff. For coming to bring the gift of art and music to us. And so I won't stand in the way of incredible art being made. I will simply ask you to welcome them one more time. Hats off to Dave Nachmanoff.
He stands over 6'3", and that's in his stocking feet. And women turn to stare when he's just walking down the street. A modern day Adonis in a business suit and tie. Oh, if that's who you are looking for, I'm just not that guy. From the boardroom to the bedroom, he's the master of the deal. With eyes as cool as ice and nerves of tempered steel. He's got a taste for subterfuge. He'd make the perfect spy. Oh, if that's who you are looking for, come on now. I'm just not that guy. But if you need two good strong hands to rub your shoulders, or bring a glass of wine when you've had a long hard day, someone to laugh with as you're growing older. Take a look at me, if only you can tear yourself away from them more. Sportsman, he doesn't mind a ballroom brawl, and his girlfriends are like trophies he has hanging on the wall. And if you get involved with him, he'll only make you cry. But if that's who you are looking for, I'm just not that guy. Sometimes I wish I were that guy, but I'm just not that guy. Oh, thank you so much. It's great to be here. We've been planning this for a while, and it really does take a village. It's been an amazing team, a dream team, that put this together. So first of all, I just want to thank Mark and Susan, who sponsored this event and kind of instigated it. Thank you. Debbie from this church has been absolutely amazing, and of course Minda's going to tell you about the organization, but all these people have done so much to really help to bring you guys here together for this, so really, really grateful. These guys, they're not that guy either. This is Mike Lindauer on the bass and Nick Carvajal on the drums. Yeah. So fortunate to have them with me today. I'll tell you more about them later, but since that last song tells you more about who I'm not than who I am, I'll play something that gives you a little bit of my early history. And as I like to say, it's not a song about me, because that wouldn't be terribly interesting, but it is about a woman whose life was quite interesting. Her name was Libba Cotten. Anybody ever heard of Libba Cotten? I know you have, yeah. Okay, few of you who are guitar players might have heard of her. Anybody ever heard of the song Freight Train? Few more, okay, yeah, not too many even there, but she wrote the song Freight Train, and she wrote that song when she was about 12 years old. And when this story takes place, she was 82 and going strong. She got her first record deal in her mid-60s, kind of a inspiring story. And I was in the summer between 4th and 5th grade when this takes place. This is called Kindred Spirits. I couldn't have been much more than 10 when I met her through a friend. Her skin was dark and wrinkled, her eyes were bright and kind. She played some of her songs for me, like Freight Train and Shake Sugaree. She asked if I would play her some of mine. Well, I hadn't played for very long. In fact, I'd written just one song, so I played that song I'd written and some others that I knew. But she was gonna do a show in a couple weeks or so. She asked if I would like to play there too. And we sang Freight Train on the monument lawn, with a statue of Abe looking over us. Over 70 years apart, but we were singing from the heart, like two kindred spirits in the night. We were two kindred spirits in the night. Now when I got up on that stage, I forgot about my age. The fireflies were blinking, it was a hot and humid night. But I somehow knew right there and then I couldn't let that feeling end. Like Libba, I'd play music all my life. And we sang Freight Train on the monument lawn, with a statue of Abe looking over us. Over 70 years apart, but we were singing from the heart, like two kindred spirits in the night. We were two kindred spirits in the night. Now, I'm guessing at least a few of you have never heard the song Freight Train, but some of you have, so if you know it, let's sing it one time for them so they get to hear it, just once. Here we go, together now. Freight train, going so fast. Come on. Freight train, going so fast. That's it. Please don't tell them what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. Well, 50 years have come and gone, and Libba Cotten has moved on. That better home, they tell us, is waiting in the sky. But she wrote Freight Train as a child, and sometimes now it makes me smile when I think how music doesn't die. We sang Freight Train. We sang Freight Train on the monument lawn, with a statue of Abe looking over us. Over 70 years apart, but we were singing from the heart, like two kindred spirits in the night. We were two kindred spirits in the night. Thank you so much. All right. You guys hear everything okay out there? All the words and everything? Yeah, so big thanks to Craig for taking care of the sound. Thank you, Craig. What's that? Oh, a little more, Mike's vocal? Okay, yeah, let's get Mike's vocal going there. Bass is coming through though, right? Okay, just not the vocal? Ah, okay. You got it?
Sounds good anyway.
Yeah, he's pretty loud. Yeah, no, that's not true. You all want to hear. That's my friend Mark.
Dad, be quiet. Oh, there we
Merv's
go.
quick,
Now we
but
got
so's Mike.
something.
Yeah.
That's a little too much, maybe. There we go. Great.
All
So
right,
you can
we
hear
got
the lyrics okay?
Okay.
Is the bass too loud enough?
So, in addition to all the wonderful people in here, I can't believe you guys are all here. This is just amazing. During the break, I want you to come up and tell me how you found out about this, because I would love to know. There's also people watching at home, so a shout out to the live stream people, including my wife Jen. So I'll dedicate this to her, since it was written many years ago when we had our 10-year anniversary. It's called Real Good Thing. 2, 3. Fresh cup of coffee in the morning. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
When we're sitting in the kitchen in the early morning light. Loving in the afternoon sun. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
The rhythm of your breathing as we fall asleep at night. Well, it's a good thing you're with me. You're the one who wears my ring. We've come a long way together, and that's a real good thing. Try it. Said that's a real good thing. The touch of your hand on my shoulder, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
When the world's feeling heavy and you lighten up my soul. The way we can talk with our eyes, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
It's like a language that we use, or like a lover's secret code. Well, it's a good thing you're with me. You're the one who wears my ring. We've come a long way together, and that's a real good thing. Said that's a real good thing. I know it's hard sharing your life with a dreamer, but I've been lucky, and a lot of my dreams have come true. Even when I was doubting myself, you've been a believer. But my most important dream was to be part of your dreams too. It's a good thing you're with me. You're the one who wears my ring. We've come a long way together, and that's a real good thing. Yes, it is. That's a real good thing. One more time. That's a real good thing.
So I've known Dave a long time. Dave had two very lucrative career choices: folk singer and philosopher. He's a PhD philosophy from Davis, and a lot of philosophy creeps into the songs. And I love playing with Dave for all those reasons. He's such a great human being, great writer, singer, player. But the real reason is I get to be the tallest guy in the band. So
Yes, he does. So some years ago, I'd been trying to kind of keep the philosophy out of the songs, but I finally surrendered. I gave up and recorded what turned into basically a concept album where each track relates to a different philosopher. It's called Spinoza's Dream, and this is one of the songs from that album. This is the Aristotle song, inspired by a treatise that he wrote on the subject of akrasia, which is the Greek word that means the weakness of the will. And I thought, boy, if that's not songwriting territory, I don't know what is. So this is called Temptation. You guys ready? One, two, three. You lay on the table glistening, so tempting, inviting, and warm. My mouth starts to water with longing. You're elegant, perfectly formed, with white chocolate frosting and dark chocolate kiss. Though you're 500 calories, I can't resist. I know that it's bad, but it looks so good. And it's not always easy to do what we know that we should. The bartender offers a refill. I've already had 3 or 4. But nobody would be the wiser if I just had 1 or 2 more. And it sure sounds like fun and would feel so nice, but I know that tomorrow I'll pay such a price. I know that it's bad, but it tastes so good. And it's not always easy to do what we know that we should. And there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip, and there's many the mighty are falling. And it's hard to predict if you'll crumple or stand when the lure of seduction comes calling. Go! The weakness of the will. They too struggled with their temptations, and it seems like we're struggling still. When we toss and we turn through the long sleepless night, like a battle inside, trying to do what is right. I know that it's bad, but it feels so good. And it's not always easy to do what we know that it's not always easy to do what we know that we should. Woo! Yeah. That's Nick Carvajal back there on the drums. Yeah. He and I play together pretty regularly in a band up in Davis, California, where we live, called The Usual Culprits. And I like to think of him as a Swiss Army knife because he can do pretty much anything musical. He started out as our drummer, and he's obviously a fantastic drummer. But when we lost our bass player at the time, and he's like, well, I can play bass, and I got a friend who plays drums, so we brought in his buddy Ryan on drums. He switched over to bass, and he's actually a really good guitarist, so I figure eventually he's just going to replace me. He's just going around learning all the songs. But yeah, so glad. You can come down here with me, Nick. Well, we'll stick with the philosophical theme just a little longer. This is one about a French philosopher, René Descartes. Anybody ever heard of René Descartes? Yeah. Don't start giving me all the Descartes jokes. I think I've heard them all by now. But a lot of people don't realize that although he is a French philosopher, the French are very proud to claim him, rightly so. He was born and raised in Paris. He didn't do any of his writing in France, though. He couldn't get any work done living the life of a young French gentleman at the time, and so he went to do his philosophy. He actually went to Holland. And of all places, he went to Amsterdam, which if you've ever been to Amsterdam, doesn't seem like the quiet place to get your work done. But he kept moving around. Nobody could find him. And that's all the writings we have from Descartes, from Holland. So there's a little song called Descartes in Amsterdam. Well, it's good to be a stranger in a strange land, like a person incognito or a masked man, like an actor in a play. Who shall I be today? It's good to be a stranger in a strange land. Yeah, it's fine to be unknown and all alone here, with no fixed address, no fax, no telephone here. Well, like Descartes in Amsterdam, or a robber on the lam, it's fine to be unknown and all alone here. But you can call me a tramp or a vagabond. Well, I don't care, 'cause that's the life that I choose. You can call me a scamp or a layabout, but I've got nothing that I own, and so I've got nothing I can lose. Well, it's nice to just blend in and be unnoticed, with no map to show me where the proper road is, with the sky above my head and a park bench for my bed. It's nice to just blend in and be unnoticed, but you can call me a tramp or a vagabond. Well, I don't care, 'cause that's the life that I choose. You can call me a scamp or a layabout, but I've got nothing that I own, and so I've got nothing I can lose. I've got nothing I can lose. I've got nothing I can lose. Thanks so much. All right. It's Descartes in Amsterdam. It's from an album called Step Up, and this next one actually is from that same collection. Oh, no, I don't need to tune.
You need your tuner?
Yeah, and I'm going to do it in standard. So it's...
Did you guys hear there was a very, very tiny king?
Oh, no, not this one.
He turned out to be really, he was only 12 inches tall. He turned out to be a terrible king, but a pretty good ruler.
All right, yeah, quick, another song. So... So this one could be a sing-along if you want it to be. It wasn't written for that, but it could be. Because the chorus is very simple. It's one line 4 times, same lyrics each time. This is not what I expected. So melody's a little different each time, but you just follow us, it'll be fine. So just jump right in on the chorus if you want to. Almost ready. 1, 2, 3. End of this trail of tears, at the edge of my horizon, from the corner of my eye, I caught myself off guard, like a Harlequin's romance, such tender expectations, getting past my sleeping sentry. And it couldn't have been so hard. Here we go. Oh, but this is not what I expected. Oh, this is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. Must be a hidden source, but you won't know until you get there. When the word has been revealed and you've peeled away a layer, oh, it's under every stone. And this desert's painted canvas like a wellspring of love, or a suddenly answered prayer. Here we go now. Oh, but this is not what I expected. Oh, this is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. And it's Costa's last one-night stand. It's raining hard to beat the band. You hold a rainbow in your hand. I can only wonder, just stare in wild wonder, listening in the silence, counting seconds till the thunder. Expected. Oh, this is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected. Thanks so much. No, we do expect, exactly. Yeah, not all surprises are a bad thing. Sometimes surprises can be a good thing. All right. Well, we are here to celebrate joy and music, and that's all good, but we're also here to support an organization that's doing some great stuff, and you're going to hear more about that after the intermission. They'll give you a little more information about what they're doing, but...
And needed now more today than ever.
That's true. So this next song wasn't written for this occasion, but it actually I think it kind of works, because it's about people seeking a better life and trying to come to this country. And it's called Another Small Delay. 1, 2, 3, 4. drops her at departures. Another quick goodbye. She turns so he won't see the tear that glistens in her eye. He finds the exit merges into traffic with a sigh. Just another small delay. Just another small delay. She's at the gate, her flight is late. She's made it through the queue. In her mind, she sees his face as she puts on her shoes. She wonders how she's gonna lose those traveling blues. Just another small delay. Just another small delay. And the man from immigration says their case is pretty clear, but they've waited for that letter through a slowly passing year. And the lawyer says it's better if he doesn't interfere. Just another small delay. Just another small delay. So their plans are all on hold as they're waiting for the day when borders and officials aren't standing in their way. She'll come back to him, and this time it will be to stay. But for the moment they must wait. Just another small delay. Thanks so much. Another small delay. All right, well, the man over here playing this beautiful 5-string fretless bass, Mike Lindauer, who came here from Texas just to play with me this weekend. Amazing. We're old friends. We played together many, many times all over the country and sometimes outside of it.
In Europe, yeah.
Yep. And Mike originally hails from Chicago, and I think that's why he always makes me play this song, because it does mention Chicago.
Dave, nobody makes you do anything. We suggest.
He strongly suggests it.
We'd love to play this song tonight.
Right. So anyway, this is a song that when I wrote it was cutting edge, futuristic, but that was the early days of the internet when there were no pictures. So it's now become kind of a historical ballad. So, you know, most of you won't remember this, but those really younger people here might be like, what? An internet with the pictures? What is that?
Yeah, back then Dave was 6'4" in Swedish.
My name was Sven, yeah.
So was I.
Yeah,
Me too.
We all were. So anyway, this
Spartacus.
Yeah, I am Spartacus. So this goes. This is a very silly song called RL. 2, 3. They made a slip connection in a cyber bar somewhere. He said, I didn't mean to irk you. I was hoping for a chat. She said, my homepage or yours? And they were ROTFL. They had all-night conversations, many more times after that. He said, I virtually love you. But sometimes I wish that you could spell. And maybe someday we could meet offline. Maybe someday you could meet me in RL. RL, she said, I think I might have heard of that before. But my online Rand McNally's incomplete. You see now, I live in Chicago. He typed, huh, funny, so do I. At the same time, they both typed the words, what street? She typed M-A-P-E-L. He typed M-A-P-L-E. I'm right near 34th Street. She typed in caps, that's right near me. He said, I virtually love you. But sometimes I wish that you could spell. And maybe someday we could meet offline. Maybe someday you could meet me in RL. Now he's noticing the waitress in the coffee shop downstairs as she writes the breakfast specials on a chalkboard by the door. It's French toast with maple syrup, and he can't believe his eyes. So he jumps up from the table and spills his coffee on the floor. He says, I know you've never seen me, but I feel as if we know each other well. And I'm so glad that I found you offline. Well, maybe it's a good thing you can't spell, or I never would have found you in RL. Thanks so much, RL. Yeah, see, good suggestion, Mike. He usually knows what to pick better than I do. Got a lot of songs, so.
So we'll do a couple more and take a little break, yeah?
That sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yes. Been such good listeners. Well, I mentioned my wife Jen before. This is another song that was actually written for Jen, but somewhat more recently. She had a significant birthday a few years back, so I decided I'd write her a song. Hadn't done it in a while. And played it for her, and I was very relieved because she liked it, which was not a foregone conclusion. But after she told me that she liked it, and I breathed a sigh of relief, I said, I think it's not a bad song. Do you mind if I play it for other people, too? And she said, I don't care, do what you want. So I started playing it at my gigs, and I was in the process of making an album called Cerulean Sky, which is the most recent album I've done. Available on vinyl, by the way, if you have a turntable. Yeah, woo, I've got a few copies there. So I was working on Cerulean Sky, and this song was not written for the album. It was actually just written for Jen. But I started playing it at the gigs, and every time I did a gig, somebody would say, is that going to be on the new album you're working on? It's like, well, I wasn't planning to, but enough people said that. I sent it to my producer and said, maybe we should consider this. And I'm glad he said yes. And so it is probably my favorite song on the record. It's called Autumn. Well, the leaves are turning from green to brown. When the wind picks up, they'll come tumbling down. Put the quilts upon the bed as the winter's drawing near, and we turn into the autumn of the year. The kids are growing, and it won't be too long as the birds will leave the nest. They may soon be gone, but I'll put my arms around you, and you know you needn't fear as we turn into the autumn of our years. When we met, you were apple-cheeked, and I was oh so green. Now we've shared half a lifetime, the good times and the lean. Like a fruit that's gently ripened, you're the one I hold so dear as we turn into the autumn of our years. As we turn into the autumn of our years. Time's traces on your face, now my beard has gone to gray. Memories together, no one can take away. Like the young girl that I married, your eyes still shine so clear as we turn into the autumn of our years. When we met, you were apple-cheeked, and I was oh so green. Now we've shared half a lifetime, the good times and the lean. Like a fruit that's gently ripened, you're the one I hold so dear as we turn into the autumn of our years. Not the winter, just the autumn of our years. As we turn into the autumn of our years. Thank you so much. Man.
Another sing-along.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I will just point out that these guys are such a joy to play with because, you know, a lot of accompanists don't really get that sometimes the song is about the words and everything, and they get in the way. These guys play so tastefully and beautifully. Wasn't that incredible, the way they played along with that?
What about all the other songs?
Well, we won't go there, right? No, I am blessed to have such wonderful musicians and friends. All right. We'll wrap this set up with a song called Glorious. It's actually, feels good to sing it in a church. It kind of has that vibe to it. And I think if somebody asked me, well, Dave, pick one of your songs to express what you think about human beings in general, I'd have to probably say this is the one I'd pick to sum that up. Anyway, it has an easy chorus. You're intelligent people, you wouldn't be here, so you'll figure it out. We'll teach it to you.
And good looking too, I've noticed.
Yeah, there you go. I should mention, after this song, there will be a short break. It'll take about 10 minutes, time for you to go get some wonderful snacks, thanks to whoever provided these lovely refreshments. I think that was from the church here. Is that? I don't know who. Anyway, whoever made them and brought them, thank you. That's
Yes.
really nice.
Mark and Susan, maybe?
What's that?
I don't know.
And so after a short 10-minute break, we will be back, and Aminda's going to come up and tell you about the organization Home for Refugees and what they do. So don't miss that. You want to hear about that. You ready? And if you're watching online, again, go take a short break, but come back in 10 minutes so you hear that. Yeah. Have you seen a newborn baby? The wonder in her eyes. Every sight and sound's astounding. Never in moments of surprise. Mother smiling at her laughter. Father's babbling like a child. Now they're cast into a new world by the glory of her smile. Said we were glorious once, and we're glorious glorious still. If we take the time to look, we can see that glory well. See that man there on the corner, rags are wrapped around his feet, a sharpened card to hold his life in. He's out begging on the street, turn the clock back 60 years. Who's that laughing little boy? He's playing with his sister. His mother's pride and joy said we were glorious once. We're glorious still, and we're glorious still. If we take the time to look, we can see that glory well. And when we reach out to each other, oh, let a smile come shining through. Just for a moment, feel the glory. No matter what else we've been through. We were glorious once, and we're glorious still. If we take the time to look, we can see that glory well. Yeah, we were glorious once. We're glorious once, and we're glorious still. We are glorious still. If we take the time to look, we can see that glory well. Thank you so much. You guys are glorious. We're going to take a short break and be back with a lot more music, so don't go away.
Hey, everybody. Continue to, grab a couple of snacks or a drink and make your way slowly back to your seats. As I know that one of the key reasons that you're here is because you care about Home for Refugees. You also care about good music and good art and good people, but you care a great deal about our cause for this evening. So as you make your way back to your tables, I'm going to invite our Chief Executive Officer of Home for Refugees, Minda Schweitzer, to come up and tell you a little bit more about Home for Refugees and about how you can get involved. Welcome, Minda.
Thank you, Kirk, and thank you all for coming and having this benefit concert on behalf of Home for Refugees. And it's just been really fun to hear Dave Nachmanoff and his band and how talented they are, singing, his songwriting and his singing, and his guitar skills. My name's Minda Schweitzer, Reverend Minda Schweitzer. I'm a chaplain to refugees, and I started Home for Refugees 10 years ago. Now this year we're celebrating 10 years. We started it in 2016, my husband and I, and then it was in response to the Syrian refugee crisis, and now there's been several crises since then. The reason why I started it is when I saw the Syrian families come, I thought to myself, if I had to flee, I would want someone to welcome me. And so I put together an organization where we put together volunteers of 5 to come alongside refugee families for 1 year to help them enroll in school, enroll in social services, help them get jobs, open a bank account, kind of all the first tips for what it's like and how to flourish here in the United States. And what I'm gonna, in my update tonight, I'm gonna show a video to share a little bit about a team, what it's like to be on a team coming alongside a family. This case it's a refugee from the Congo, and it's a single man. So every so often we have singles. And then I'm gonna share with you some updates on the immigration situation here in the United States, and then what we're doing to come along to help. Go ahead, Debbie.
I remember as soon as I heard about Homes for Refugees, I thought, we need to do something like this.
I thought it was important for us as a church to walk the walk that we were talking. Honestly, I really wanted Rick to do it because I thought he would be really, really good at it.
As a Christian, you are called to help people in need, that are hungry, need a place to stay, need a place to live. Hassan is trying to assimilate into a whole different culture than he's used to. So it's exciting to be able to help and see him grow, learn English, learn how to go to the store and shop on his own and do things on his own. So little by little, he's assimilating, he's getting it, he's figuring it out. And so that's exciting to see, someone, get to that point, that you've helped them get to that point.
I've seen Hassan become more and more comfortable around us. At the beginning, he had kind of a 1,000-yard stare, and he was very quiet and reserved. And it's been good to see him smile and laugh more, and also be more free in risking communication with us in English. We've also tried in French, and I'm sure I've embarrassed myself in French with him, which made him, I think, more eager to communicate with me in English.
Probably one of the most challenging things has been the time that things have taken on multiple levels. I think probably everyone who has participated in the program has faced challenges with, things not happening as quickly as what we would like them to happen, and facing that challenge.
It's been very helpful that they've been involved. We're going to continue on until we get Hassan assimilated and in a place where he feels comfortable and can deal with life on his own.
I would encourage people to do it, and I would encourage people to maybe go outside of their regular circle, because the time that we spent together as a team in preparation and planning was a wonderful time of bonding and getting to know each other a little bit better. And so there are definitely benefits for us, as well as just feeling good about the fact that we helped someone reestablish themselves here.
Well, as you all know, that this past year has been particularly hard for refugees and newcomers. Hassan arrived right before the new administration and the changes with almost closing the refugee program. Under Biden, there was 100,000, and then this year, 100,000 refugee slots to come in, and then now there's 14,000. And us as Home for Refugee staff, we're a little stressed in trying to keep up with all the changes. And so I wrote out what we know of the immigration policies as of this last week, because they change all the time. And then this is the question we always get asked. And also it's a good reminder, us as a church, that, regardless, we're called to welcome anyone and everyone who is fleeing for their safety, and show them hospitality and mercy. So the first one, there's been a pause on immigrant visa processing. The U.S. government has paused immigrant visa processing for people from 75 countries. This pause affects only immigrant visas, not tourist, student, or temporary visas. The stated purpose is to prevent future use of public benefits by new immigrants. 2, which we've been hearing in Minnesota, and all of us are watching Minnesota because we've been hearing it as ground zero for what will be happening next in the other states. So there's a new DHS USCIS operation called Operation Paris in Minnesota. The operation focuses on refugees who have not yet adjusted to green card status. There are reports of immigration officers going door to door, detaining refugees and transporting them to Texas for case review. More than 100 refugees, including children, have already been detained. Refugees must legally be given at least 30 days to submit evidence before their status is ended. Although this is currently centered in Minnesota, it may expand to other states. So the point about this is that these are families who came in officially on a refugee visa that are going to be re-examined and their cases reopened. 3, the ICE raids are increasing. Immigration enforcement activity has significantly increased, especially in Minneapolis. About 3,000 federal immigration officers are deployed there. Communities are encouraged to know their rights and prepare safety plans. And 4th is changes in asylum processing. Some asylum cases may now be dismissed without a final hearing, meaning individuals may not have the chance to fully share their story. Government attorneys are requesting that judges pre-dismiss cases they consider weak or cases where they believe the individual could be safely sent to an alternate country. asylum seekers are encouraged to clearly explain why they would not be safe in any other country the government identifies. So those are the most current updates. Now, for us, what we've been doing is we've been praying during this situation and praying creatively. We don't have new refugees coming in. We do have the last of it's called the SIVs, Special Immigrant Visa Holders from Afghanistan, who've aided the U.S. government. So when that runs out, we're still helping resettle them. But we're still working. We still put together the teams of 5, and it's going to be that refugees who are here, the newer, within the 2 years, the past 2 years, because they have decreased support, and so with a team of people, they'll be able to, the team is really neat because they'll be able to adjust to any circumstance that family has that they come across, whether they need a lawyer or medical, or then that team can pivot and help them. So we're asking, we're always in need of teams. We're asking if anybody, let me know if you'd be interested in being on a team for 1 year, partnered with a family. Also, if you don't have that time, we're raising funds to be able to do that. So we'll be taking, thank you for everybody. Everybody donated tonight, so thank you very much. And I'll still be taking any donations after this, or online virtually. We'll have a link. And then also, if you're a professional of any sort that you would like to be put on our resource list that we may call whenever a family needs, like a lawyer or a dentist, or you think that your services may help a refugee family, let me know. And then we keep a list because each family is different, but we'll know who to call when we need help in that area. And I'm here in the back, and let me know if you have any questions. And I'm just so moved that you guys are all out here to benefit Home for Refugees. Oh, I'll end with, we are on our 192nd team since 2016. And this year we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and we are hoping for 8 more teams, so we can say 200 teams in 2026. Thank you. Maybe I should give you this. Oh, hug.
Thank you for the work you do.
Oh, thank you. Should I give you this one?
So thank you guys. It sounds like you've all been very generous, and everybody's donated. Thank you to anybody online who's donated.
You know what? Is it small?
I'm going to get in the spirit of this, and whatever I do in merch sales, CDs and all that, I'll donate 18% of that to the organization. So, yeah, because you guys are doing important work, so thank you. We got sound? We do. We don't. Oh, there we do. Now we do. Okay, you ready? Square? Yeah. All right, well, I think one of the hardest things for a lot of people coming here is that I can't even imagine moving to someplace I've never been and trying to settle in. And I think if I did that, I'd feel like a square peg in a round hole. And that's what this little blues tune is called, the Square Peg Blues. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a fridge full of nothing and a mailbox full of bills. The classifieds have lots of jobs, but no one wants my skills. I'm a square peg in a round hole, I just never seem to fit. I'm gonna have to shave these corners off a bit. Oh, Michelangelo, now he'd know what to do. He'd take a little here, add a little there, and I'd look like David too. Oh, but unlike Michelangelo, I haven't got a clue. I've got those feeling like a square peg in a round hole blues. In this town full of flat tops, I've still got a ponytail. They got their degree from prep school, I got mine from county jail. I'm no follower of fashion, and I guess sometimes it shows. But you shouldn't judge a person by his clothes. Oh, Michelangelo, now he know what to do. He'd take a little here, add a little there, and I'd look like David too. Oh, but unlike Michelangelo, I haven't got a clue. I've got those feeling like a square peg in a round hole blues. This town is full of pretty women, but I never get a date. The grocery store says three's a crowd, but they always make me wait. I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm not ugly, mean, or dumb. I'm just marching to a slightly different drum. Oh, Michelangelo, now he know what to do. He'd take a little here, add a little there. Heck, I'd look like David too. Oh, but unlike Michelangelo, I haven't got a clue. I've got those feeling like a square peg in a round hole blue. Still got those feeling like a square peg in a round hole blues. Oh, thank you so much. All right, a little jump blues. All right, well, this is we are near the ocean here, aren't we? Sort of, Irvine-ish. Is there a beach here? Not really. Close to Newport Beach and all that, right? I never know where I am exactly. Do you get phosphorescence in the water down here? Okay, well, then this one's for you. The song mentions dinoflagellants.
That's flagellates,
Right.
not flatulence.
Those are the little creatures in the water that make it glow.
Of course, some say dinoflatulence was what killed the dinosaurs off.
So anyway, I wanted to put the word into the song, but I couldn't fit it in there, so I turned them into diamonds. This is called The Midnight Sea. When the horses go down to the water at night, when the moon silhouettes the pelican's flight, will you promise to meet me by the phosphorus light? In the glow of the midnight sea, in the glow of the midnight sea. Now my hunger's as sharp as the salt in the air, cuts a trail through the night like a comet aflare. On the dunes in the distance, catch a glimpse of your hair. In the glow of the midnight sea, in the glow of the midnight sea. Listen, far away, a steel drum plays, the sound tumbles over the breeze, and the palm trees sway just like dancers in the glow of the midnight sea, in the glow of the midnight sea. And we're rolling together down deep in the sand, and I feel you respond to the touch of my hand, and you're slick as the seals that come up on the land. In the glow of the midnight sea, in the glow of the midnight sea. Then I wonder how many small diamonds it takes to light up the water like the love that we make. And I'll hold you till morning or whenever you wake, 'cause you glow like the midnight sea. Yes, you glow like the midnight sea. Wears a suit of armor when he's doing it down on Wall Street. Ah, but Linda, she's a gypsy. She can almost make him care when she says, meet me at the carnival. You know, I'll wear a red carnation. Oh, now suddenly he's opening, and it's really got him scared, and it's a candy shower. Thinks of swerving into a breakdown. Candy shower like the frozen grin on a sad, sad clown, and it's a candy shower. Thinks he's swerving into a breakdown. He's soft in the middle with a brittle shell. He's so soft in the middle with a brittle shell, yeah. Now he's slamming at the buttons, and he's shaking like a cocktail. And then it's 7 Hail Mary as that cable starts to snap. Oh, he's stumbling and turning, and he can't hold out much longer. Now he's dealing with his feelings as his shell begins to crack, and it's a candy shower. Thinks he's swerving into a breakdown. Candy shower like the frozen grin on a sad, sad clown. And it's a candy shower. Thinks he's swerving into a breakdown. He's soft in the middle with a brittle shell. He's so soft in the middle with a brittle shell, and now he's falling. Well, who knows what comes after? He's calling. Hear the panic through his laughter. It's raining chocolate kisses from a papier-mâché target. It's the San Antone Fiesta with 1,000 big balloons. Oh, it's sweeter than the sugar cane or any Tootsie Roll kisses. Now they're dancing to the sugar beat underneath that Texas mood, and it's a candy shower. He's not swerving into a breakdown. Candy shower. When he looks in her eyes, he can almost drown, and it's a candy shower. Much too late to turn around. He's soft in the middle. He's still soft in the middle. Thanks so much. All right. Woo! That's the first song from my first album, Candy Shower. Yeah, it's a little metaphorical love story written in the great state of Texas at the Kerrville Music Festival. Yeah. All right. Well, so my own faith tradition is Judaism, and this next song is from the Philosophy album from Spinoza's Dream. It's the title track, and it's about a philosopher named Benedict Spinoza. Started his life under the name Baruch Spinoza. It's a Hebrew word for blessed. But when he's 23 years old, he had some rather, pardon the pun, unorthodox ideas, and it got him in trouble, and he got excommunicated from the Jewish community. Now, I'm Jewish. I didn't even know we had excommunication, but apparently we did, and even still do to this day. There is such a thing. Who knew? Anyway, I guess he found out, and he decided, he had the choice. He could have stayed in the community but given up his beliefs, or leave. But when he left, he couldn't talk to anybody in the community, couldn't talk to his family, couldn't do business with them, nothing. So it was a very hard thing to do, but he made the choice to stay true to his ideas, and he left. But he changed his name to Benedict. Now, if you know your Latin, he didn't change it all that much, did he? Because it means blessed in Latin. So he's probably my favorite philosopher, and I'm not going to say any more about him, but I do encourage you to Google him if you haven't already. This is his song. It's called Spinoza's Dream. I was Baruch, but now I'm Benedict. They called me heretic, but still I'm blessed. I had a dream, saw it was all the same. Nature and God, two names for everything. But my words, they land in silence, like the snow on the canal. How many years until they hear me and understand the dream I had and realize the oneness of it all? And in my dream, I saw the evidence of peace and tolerance in every heart. I wrote it down in geometric proof to try to share the truth with one and all. But my words, they land in silence like the snow on the canal. How many years until they hear me and understand the dream I had, realize the oneness of it all? So I wait and grind my lenses here to try to make things clear. And still I'm blessed, and still I'm blessed, and still I'm blessed. Thanks so much. All right. And Spinoza was one of the first philosophers to actually write about the concept of tolerance in the political realm, and kind of a timely message he's got. So this is a song that was inspired by a photograph, and the photograph was a close-up of a gentleman who was living under the Brooklyn Bridge, And he told a friend of mine his life story, and I took it and kind of made it into a song. I'm not sure if it's exactly accurate, but, take poetic license. Anyway, this is for all the artists out there. It's called The Painter. His world had grown confusing. His vision had gone dim. He was starting to forget the very things that made him him. In the shadow of the bridge span, he is not quite what he seems. Now the colors, shapes, and lines are sharp and vivid in his dreams. John says he is a painter, once famous for his art. John says he is a painter, now he is only painting deep within his heart. Loved his work in Europe, from Amsterdam to Rome, and for a time he settled down. He had a family and a home, but fortune can be fickle, and he was left without a dime. Now the shadow of a man is growing fainter over time. John says he is a painter, once famous for his art. John says he is a painter, now he's only painting deep within his heart. The camera seems to capture the soul that lies within. There was a time his brush could capture images of almost anything. Sing it with us if you like. John says he is a painter, once famous for his art. John says he is a painter, now he's only painting deep within his heart. Deep within his heart. Within his heart. The Painter. Thank you so much. All right. There's a lot of songs written about romantic love. Not quite so many songs written about friendship. So I thought maybe I'd try and fix that balance just a little bit by writing one more song about friendship. And I don't know if any of you have ever felt this, but sometimes it's hard to be a good friend, and sometimes we don't do as well as we'd like to. So this is kind of where this song's coming from. Maybe some of you can relate. It's called Better Friend. I'm going to tune beforehand, that way. I tune because I care. And
Friends tune.
Exactly. Friends don't let friends play out of tune. There we go. That'll
You're
work.
that close to another dad joke.
Yeah, right. 2, 3, 4. There was a time we were so close. We shared each other's secrets and all our hopes and dreams. But all my years out on the road took me far from you. Now I can't bridge this distance in between. 'Cause I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you. And it's sad to think some heartaches never mend. But it was never my intention to desert you. And I wish that I had been a better friend. And there were times when you would try, even though I wouldn't answer when I saw that it was you. And it got hard as time went by to just pick up the phone and call. It seemed like more than I could do. So I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you. And it's sad to think some heartaches never mend. But it was never my intention to desert you. And I wish that I had been a better friend. Well, you could say that circumstances of life change us, and that's such an inadequate excuse for neglecting of something rare and precious. A friendship like we had is sad to lose. A friendship like we had is sad to lose. So now I see that it's too late. The damage has been done, and we will not be close again. But I won't make that same mistake. I'll make the effort, take the time to be a friend through thick and thin. 'Cause I'm sorry for all the times I hurt you. And it's sad to think some heartaches never mend. But it was never my intention to desert you. And I wish that I had been a better friend. Yes, I wish that I had been a better friend. Thank you. Better friend. Some great drumming back there from Nick Carvajal. Yeah. Well, I said the painter was for all you artists out there, but I got another one for the artists. My wife Jen is an artist. She's a potter. Well, I used to say potter until legalization. Now I say ceramicist, so there's no confusion. But she makes beautiful, beautiful work in pottery. And our two kids are both pretty artistic too. My son Django's studying theater education and performance at Emerson College now, and my daughter just got her degree in theater. She's more involved in the behind-the-scenes stuff. He's an on-stage kind of guy. But between Jen's pottery and my occasional songwriting and our kids' various artistic endeavors, Knackville tends to stay pretty busy with creative energy most of the time. But it can be hard. Being an artist is hard, and it's really hard to tap into that creative energy sometimes. So this is for all you artists out there too, which is probably all of you, even if you don't realize it. It's called Thing of Beauty. Like to make a sculpture out of glass, so beautiful that it could make you cry. When I look out at that snow as it falls against my window. I cannot seem to bring myself to try. I just can't seem to bring myself to try to make a thing of beauty, just one thing of beauty, only for an instant, with truth and with love, to make a thing of beauty, just one thing of beauty, a single thing of beauty, that would be enough. I'd like to weave a tapestry of yarn, so intricate that it could break your heart. When I look out at that web as it's shining in the sunlight, I cannot seem to bring myself to start. I just can't seem to bring myself to start to make a thing of beauty, just one thing of beauty, only for an instant, with truth and with love, to make a thing of beauty, just one thing of beauty, a single thing of beauty, and that would be enough. To sing a song of breath and air, so wonderful that it could touch your soul. But when I listen to the robin as he's heralding the springtime, I cannot take the first step towards my goal. I just can't take the first step towards my goal. I can try to live a life that makes an honest story, with challenges, adventures, with truth and with love, and that would be a thing of beauty, a single thing of beauty, a human thing of beauty, and that would be enough. Thanks so much. Yes, be afraid, be very afraid. It's a harmonica. And no, I don't really play the harmonica.
You play as well as Bob Dylan.
Well, I don't know. He spent a lot more years playing it than I have, I think. But when I sent this next song to my producer, Ronan Murphy, when I was working on the record this was on, I got down to the studio in L.A., and he said, "Dave, where's your harmonica?" I said, "I don't play the harmonica." He said, "Well, who played on the demo?" I said, "I did." He said, "Go get a harmonica." And now I have to drag this thing with me everywhere I go. But it's okay. It gives
Good thing it wasn't a tuba.
That's true. I'll remember not to put any tuba on any demos. Lest the producer say, "Where's your tuba?" Yeah. So, no, Ronan liked this one. In fact, it wound up being the lead track on the album. It's called Fragile Thing. Ready? Jeannie cries easy, doesn't take much to set her off. But Steven seems to know how to calm her down, like handling china or walking on eggshells. Most of the time he treats her gently She thinks she'll keep him round. She's a fragile thing, a complicated angel with a heart of glass, a checkered past. You must be careful. Yeah, she's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. Yeah, she's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. Well, Jeannie's not easy, although she is known. Some men in her time, they get too close, she always disappears. Sleight of hand, some prestidigitation, a puff of smoke, a cloud of ink whenever someone nears. She's a fragile thing, a complicated angel with a heart of glass, a checkered past. You must be careful. Yeah, she's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. Yeah, she's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. Nothing is easy. It seems she's hardest on herself. She wears her pain and grief upon her sleeve. But Stephen is not like the others, and this could be different. And it's gonna take time till she knows what her heart can believe. She's a fragile thing, a complicated angel with a heart of glass, a checkered past. You must be careful. Yeah, she's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. She's a fragile thing, but this fragile thing will break your heart. All right, thanks so much.
Well, this song Dave wrote when he almost became a refugee.
Well, I tried to go to Canada and was refused entry, probably for not the reasons you would think. Anyway, I became a marked man.
What reasons do you think they would think?
I don't know. We can ask them later.
They have vivid imaginations. But,
Yes, exactly. Anyway, all I'll say is be careful if you carry a guitar and go into Canada. Anyway, at least I got a song out of it. Anyway, you guys have been so wonderful that I really want to see you all again, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to unless you jump on the mailing list so that I can send you an email once in a while if I'm coming back. So I'm going to ask anybody sitting back near the table to grab that clipboard, and during this next song, if you just pass it around, if you don't want to be on it, that's fine. If you don't like the music, you might want to get on there so you know where to avoid if I'm coming to town. But if you like it and you want to come back and tell friends and all that, that would be even better. So we'll just kind of pass that around. This is called A Certain Distance. 2, 3, 4. Well, he finds himself behind the wheel of an unfamiliar automobile on a road that he has never seen, going to a town he's never been to again. And he wonders if he's lost the thread of the dreams that ran inside his head, like a shadow or a silhouette rushing off to see some friends he's never met before. And the satellite is beaming out its signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. He's much too far from you, and you know it. Well, there's a certain distance. So you stay at home where you tend the fire, and you work until your eyes are tired. You feed the dog and you pet the cat. Every now and then you wonder where he's at right now. And the satellite is beaming down its signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. He's much too far from you, and you know it. Well, there's a certain distance. Maybe it's all inside your head.
Maybe it's all inside your
Time
head.
and space are not the same, no matter what Uncle Albert said. Rain for you, with a ray of sunlight shining through every now and then, and it's not enough, and you wonder, is this really all that love can be? And there was a time you understood him, or at least you thought you could, but now you have your doubts, some words you can't make out from the poet. And the satellite is beaming down its signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. It's much too far from you, and you know it. Well, there's a certain distance. So there's a certain distance.
Whoa, there's a certain distance.
Thank you so much. That's Mike Lindauer there on the 5-string bass and all those harmonies. Yeah. Man.
We've got a couple more for you. We want to thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, and another
spending
big
the
thanks.
evening with us, because if you weren't here, this would have been rehearsal.
Yeah. Big thanks to Debbie and Minda and Mark and Susan, Craig for the sound, Steve on the live feed, and all the other people who I probably haven't named. Oh, yeah, and Phil and Gene who've been hosting us while we're here. Yeah, it's like so many people. Tom for bringing Nick up from wherever he was through the traffic. It's all good.
The depths of despair.
Yeah, it does take a village, and boy, as we've seen from that video and the few words that Minda spoke about what she's doing, it takes a lot of help, and you being here today makes a big difference, and hopefully, especially some of you that are down in this area, can continue to help them do the great work they're doing. So we're really super happy to be part of this. All right, so we'll do one more philosophical song before we go. A lot of people think this is written for my daughter, whose name is Sophia, but actually in Greek, Philo means lover of, Sophia means wisdom, so Philo, Sophia. I just can't get away from it. So this is called All Too Human. You guys ready? Sophia, I'm just trying to seek the truth. But maybe it's too much to even reach for you. Please excuse these clumsy phrases that I use. Sophia, I'm just trying to seek the truth. 'Cause I'm human, all too human, trying to make some sense out of it all. Yes, I'm human, all too human, just a prisoner who sometimes uses reason, sometimes uses heart to see beyond these shadows as they flicker on the wall. Sophia, come and guide my thirsty heart. It seems I've spent a lifetime just rehearsing for the part. Don't just slip away before my journey starts. Sophia, come and guide my thirsty heart. Because I'm human, all too human, trying to make some sense out of it all. Yes, I'm human, all too human, just a prisoner who sometimes uses reason, sometimes uses heart to see beyond these shadows as they flicker on the wall. Why can't I ever seem to find the light? For all my good intentions, I can't seem to get it right. Well, I recognize Sophia if she comes to me at night. Why can't I ever seem to find the light? Because I'm human, all too human, trying to make some sense out of it all. But yes, I'm human, all too human, just a prisoner who sometimes uses reason, sometimes uses heart to see beyond these shadows as they flicker, beyond these shadows as they flicker on the wall. Thank you so much.
So we've got one more.
Yep. Again, a huge thank you to Mike Lindauer and Nick Carvajal.
And this song, the title of it, expresses how we feel. It's called Grateful.
Ready? 2, 3, 4. I'm grateful for the sun that warms this valley, for the flowing of the water and the wind. I'm grateful for the cool of summer evenings, and every time the morning comes again. But sometimes I forget, so for now I'd like to say I'm grateful for this day. That's your part to sing if you want to. Here we go. I'm grateful for this day. Yeah. I'm grateful for my family that surrounds me, for the joy of all the time we have to spend. I'm grateful for my teachers and their wisdom, and my ever-growing company of friends. I'm grateful for this day. Come on now. I'm grateful for this day. That's it. And I know there will be struggles yet to come, but still I have to smile. And I know our time is short, but I'm glad to be part of the dance for a while. I'm grateful for this gift of sharing music, for the fragrance and the sweetness of the wine. Yes, I'm grateful for the bounty at our table and the sparkle of my lover's eyes that shine. But sometimes I forget, so for now I'd like to say, here we go, I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful for this day. One more. I'm grateful for this day. Thank you so much. Mike Lindau, Nick Carvajal.
And thank you for having us tonight for Home for Refugees. I also want to thanks. 3,000. Yes. Everybody chipped in. And we're thankful. And I want to come up and say thank you to Mark and Susan Serpa. They sponsored this event and made this all possible. And please take such a cute cookie. Jerry and Mary DeBar's granddaughter, who's 13, made these cookies for tonight. So thank you.